You wake to a light that seems to come from everywhere at once, soft and golden and impossibly gentle. And before you have even opened your eyes, you feel a sense of harmony so complete, it is almost like music. You lie still for a moment in the warmth of it, and a quiet certainty settles over you. The feeling that you have woken somewhere extraordinary, somewhere made with such care that beauty fills every corner of it. Then you rise toward the window, and the sight beyond the glass stops your breath entirely. You have woken in the most beautiful place humanity ever built, a place raised across the long ages, not for any purpose, but beauty itself. You step outside, and the world opens around you, and you can hardly take it in. Everywhere you turn, there is loveliness, but it is not the loveliness of any single thing. It is the way all of it fits together. Water and stone and light and growing things and the works of human hands, woven into a harmony so perfect that nothing could be added or taken away. Gardens flow into graceful architecture and back again. Water moves in mirror-still channels that catch the golden light and scatter it across carved walls. Bridges arc like held breaths over pools of impossible clarity. And over all of it lies a stillness, a rightness, a sense of a place where every element has found its perfect place. You walk onto a path of warm, pale stone, and the air meets you soft and clean and faintly sweet with the scent of blossom. And you understand quickly the wonder of this place. It was not built to house anyone or to serve any need or to solve any problem. Humanity built it for no reason but to make something beautiful, gathering the genius of generations to raise a single place where every art they had mastered, every lesson of harmony and grace they had ever learned, could come together in one perfect whole. It is a gift the species made to itself, a monument not to power or survival, but to beauty alone. A small craft drifts up to meet you, silent as a held breath, and you step inside. It glides gently through the great work, and as it carries you onward, the beauty unfolds endlessly, each turn revealing some new harmony more perfect than the last. A courtyard where light falls just so, a garden where every color answers every other, a hall whose proportions make something in your chest go quiet and still. You realize this place was shaped with a care beyond anything the old world knew. Every line and every space considered across long years, until the whole of it became not a collection of beautiful things, but a single, seamless beauty. The craft sets you down beside a vast and tranquil pool, and you discover that the beauty here is not only seen but felt, that the place works upon the spirit as music does. People move through it slowly, hushed and unhurried, their faces soft with a quiet wonder, and you understand that they have come here as people once made pilgrimages to sacred places, not to do anything, but simply to be in the presence of something perfect. You watch a person sit motionless beside the still water, gazing at the harmony around them, and you realize the deepest purpose of this place is to give the soul a kind of rest that only beauty can give. You wander toward a quiet courtyard, and you find children there, brought to learn what their species can make when it reaches for beauty alone. One sits sketching the perfect arc of a bridge against the golden light. Another simply watches the way the water moves, learning to see. A patient presence guides each of them along the thread of their own wonder, and you realize these children are being taught something the old world too often forgot, that beauty matters in itself, that to make something lovely for no reason but its loveliness is among the highest things a people can do. You pass others as you go, and you notice the deep peace in them. the softened wonder that this place draws from everyone who enters it. You meet the eyes of one who seems no older than 40, and somehow you know they have lived a century or more, and that they have come here many times across their long years, and that the beauty has never once grown ordinary to them. You understand that a place like this does not wear out with familiarity. It deepens, revealing more of itself the longer one stays, the way the greatest works of art give more each time you return to them. If this place of perfect beauty is stirring something in you, a longing for the loveliness humanity is capable of making, take a moment to subscribe and journey onward with us. Every future we explore together is a reminder of what we are still capable of creating. The more of us who hold this vision in mind, the closer it comes. Now, let the journey continue. You rise into the air, and a gentle way carries you high above the great work. And from this height you understand at last its full and breathtaking scale. The beauty does not end at any wall or border. It spreads across the whole of a vast and sheltered land. Gardens flowing into water, flowing into graceful architecture, all of it composed into one immense and seamless harmony, as though an entire region had been shaped into a single work of art. You realize that generations gave their genius to this, that it was raised not in a single lifetime but across long ages, each generation adding to the harmony and refining it until it became this, the masterwork of an entire species. You see too how the place is woven into the living land around it, how it does not impose upon nature but completes it. The built beauty and the wild beauty answering one another, the works of human hands and the works of the earth brought into a harmony so perfect that you can no longer tell where one ends and the other begins. You understand that this was the highest art of all, not to set human beauty against the world's, but to join them, to make a place where everything humanity had learned of grace served to deepen the loveliness that was already there. You descend as the day softens toward evening, and the great work fills with the warm and golden light of dusk, and the beauty deepens almost beyond bearing, the still water glowing, the carved stone catching fire with the last of the light. People gather in the gardens and beside the tranquil pools, sitting in soft and unhurried silence, simply being in the presence of the loveliness around them. And you notice the thing beneath it all. There is a deep and grateful peace here, the contentment of a species that, having met its every need, turned its freed genius to the making of pure beauty. You find a quiet place at the edge of a glowing pool and sit, and around you, the great work shines softly in the gathering dusk, its harmony catching the last golden light. You watch a child gaze up at the perfect arc of a bridge against the darkening sky, asking some question you cannot hear. And you watch an elder who has loved this place for 100 years answer with a smile. And it settles over you, the meaning of this place. None of it was inevitable, and more than that, none of it was necessary. It fed no one, sheltered no one, solved no problem at all. Humanity built it for one reason only, because beauty was worth making, because a species freed from its struggles could think of nothing finer to do with its genius than to create something perfectly, purely lovely. And in that choice you see something profound, that the truest measure of how far humanity had come was not the worlds it conquered or the problems it solved, but that it had grown free enough and wise enough to make beauty for its own sake. You lean back in the golden hush, and a single thought stays with you as the most beautiful place humanity ever built glows softly into the night. This is what we became, when we were free at last to reach for beauty alone, and quietly, somewhere within you, you understand that a species which builds such things for no reason but their loveliness has become something truly worth being.